didn't you tell me I have my fucking bonnet on right now, bro? Take my fucking bonnet off for a sec. Oh, we may need that AC. Why does it get so hot when I go live? It get hot. It get hot. If you don't know where you at, welcome to Flip Back God Talk Live. I'm your host, Shine of God, Radio Shine. August, the Haitian sensation, R&B sensation, real nigga blues in your pocket right now. When I said pocket, a little spit flew off. There was power in this month. The trajectory is here, man. If you don't know where you at, man, I appreciate you tuning in. Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 9 a.m. I skipped Wednesday because I was trying to register my kids in camp. Because these niggas is working my goddamn nerves. You hear me? So if you know a free summer camp, hey, man, tap in with the God. So I can definitely drop these niggas off at 8 o'clock in the morning. Let's see what else, man. Feel free right now to share this video as I am. I did something new today. Usually I share it with my Facebook family, but right now I've been DMing niggas on my IG. Let's see if I can get a couple niggas from IG to tap in. If you are rewatching on YouTube, re-listening on Apple Podcasts, iTunes, Spotify, I definitely want to praise your name. I hope that you share this. Before you share this, I hope something I say or something that is said here on God Talk resonates with you 1,000%. But do like I'm doing right now and just send this to 35 people. I want you to send this live to 35 people. Let's see if we can get this in real quick. And before we jump off the bridge too far, hey. All right, before we jump off the bridge too far, let me draw it back real quick, because as y'all know, class of 05, we lost a motherfucking soldier. We lost one of the most funniest niggas, one of the most athletic niggas, one of the coolest friends, one of the coolest people, one of the richest friends we got from class of 05. Terrence Flournoy, of course, he lost his life. He was I don't want to start no rumors, but he lost his life outside of his barbershop on May 26th, and he fought for his life until June 12th, and ultimately it was too much for him, and he passed away. So again, I want to send love, closure, and comfort to his family, his friends, of course, his beautiful daughter, and everybody that knew him and everybody that's feeling this right now. So before we go too deep into the show, let me go ahead and give y'all the address to the services that were sent to me. Let me see. Dang, I just got a text about it. Okay. All right, so actually, I got word that we're going to wait on giving those services announcements yet. I guess there's some issues going on. All right, so with that said, yeah, let's do that. While we on that note, let's just go ahead and walk pops in. Father God, it's your boy, the 1 in 10,000, the exceptional nigga. Of course, before I ask you for anything, I want to thank you for everything. And I want to thank you for every piece of information, every resource that you've added to our experience in this last week, every tool, every person, every conversation that has helped propel us to the next level. If I'm going to ask you for anything, Father, heighten that. Let that experience get more informative. Let it get more enjoyable. Let it get more unforgettable. In your name, I pray. Amen. Amen. Basically, pay attention to what's going on around you. It's something that I continue to tell my kids. I keep having to talk to my kids 3 and 4 times. They're still in mommy mode, clearly. But we getting that out, so next week it should be out of their system. But I do want to say, pay attention to everything around you. Be observant. Everything is very, 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 very important. And it is also out of the will of our ultimate creator. So make sure you're looking around and loving around. All right, with that said, I definitely want to pat myself on the back. At the same time, I want to encourage everyone out there I know a few people that are working on their podcast, developing their podcast. And when you think about subject matter, you think about the equipment you have to use, what platform you're going to go on uploading. One of the things you have to be, the ticket to greatness, the ticket to everything that you want is like what Denzel said. He said it's discipline and consistency. Most podcasts or talk shows that people come up with, they don't pass episode 7 because that's when they realize the discipline and the consistency comes into play. And oftentimes in the community that we come from, those are the two biggest things that we lack. And if we do lack them, if we do have them, we lack them in very important areas. So sometimes we have to redirect our focus and our priorities. Again, I'm talking to myself. Hope everybody listening right now. But again, if you in this bitch, make sure you send me an emoji, send me a comment, send me something so I could give you a nice little shout out. Oh, we got what's the deal? Why can't I see my comments before? I'll see y'all now though. Hold on, let me move it over just a little bit. Just a little bit. All right, what's the deal? Keish, what's the deal? Okay, I see Sharia Moore in here. I see my brother Kevin Johns. What's the deal? Chubbs is in here. Let me see, man. Of course, I kind of set up everything to go over some excerpts from this book I'm reading on the study of women. I'm 3 chapters in, and nothing has hit me. Nothing has hit me and resonated to the point where I feel like we need to bring it to the forefront. I'm actually probably about to put both this book and The Secret Thoughts of Men. I'm about to put both of those books down and pick up something a little bit more accurate for where I am right now, because clearly those are a little wild. Also, what I do want to say, in my experiences lately, this has come from, me just growing up, also being in the business of entertainment, also seeing the abundance of, let me get straight to it, just seeing the abundance of women, bro. I've seen naked women in person, I've seen them on the internet, and it's been an abundance. So I say all that to say, I have really become attracted to intellect. And I posted something on Facebook earlier where it says, I don't care how sexy she is. If her mind is whack, she's what? She's whack. And as simple as that. And I see a lot of people prioritizing their physical ability. They'll go vegan. They'll work out every day. But their character is whack. The way they think is whack. The way they explain themselves is whack. And that's something that I'm highly attracted of. So I can gladly say the pussy rate has dramatically decreased because the attraction has decreased solely because the value is no longer on your thought process. And that's acceptable everywhere else except for over here. All right, so if your mind is whack, male, female, stay the fuck away from me. If you cannot explain what you're doing, stay the fuck away from me. If I can't explain what I'm thinking or feeling to you and we can have a articulate conversation about it, I can't do it. If you take my natural flow of dealing with you away, if I have to think 3 and 4 times before I have to deal with you, I can't deal with you, especially right now. I need all my eggs in one basket, actually in 2 or 3 baskets that I'm working on. All right, so I can't have eggs spread all over the place and feelings spread all over the place, thoughts spread all over the place. That's what I want to say. Same thing I'll tell my son, everybody, we need to make better decisions, bro, because we're on the edge of losing the things that we've always wanted, and it's solely because of our mental state. All right, I wanted to get that off. All right, secondly, let's go ahead and revisit this, because something that was super huge to me, shout out to all the believers that tuned in, but one of the most powerful episodes that we've ever had was the Ramon episode, where we discussed my 72-year-old gardener who's been working since he was 13, and he's bought houses, duplexes. He's retired. He got pensions coming in, Social Security coming in. All of his kids make more money than him. They have bigger houses than him. He's living a very successful life based off of his work ethic and his value system and ultimately his integrity. So before we go to break, I just want to spend some time and kind of merge this. I think we kind of talked about this or touched on this before on God Talk, but I want to encourage everyone to watch and also get closer to our Mexican brothers and sisters. I know we always clown them, how they're always packed in one car, or how they always live in one house, or how they're always standing on the corner selling flowers, selling oranges. And if we can step back and look at it from a panoptic view, meaning you see everything, panoptic, you can see it from the highest point and look at everything that's under you. So if we can pull out a little bit and look at it like that, there's a lot of things that we can absorb from our Mexican brothers and sisters. Of course, the streets will say, nigga, they hustle. Nigga, so off top, we need to get our hustle on a lot more. We all need to be dedicated. But I wrote some things down here that I would like to tap into. Hopefully it resonates with you as it did with me as I was going over it. But we all understand that the Mexican, and let me draw this. Yeah, let me keep going. All right, they're hardworking. Facts. They're super, super humble. I've never met a braggadocious Mexican. And I'm not saying Mexican. I'm not saying Mexican. All right, niggas. I'm saying Mexican. People from Mexico. You fucking racist fucks. All right. I believe that they're also beautiful people. I haven't. I'm gonna stop. All right. With that said, I was actually a few weeks ago. My kids have practice on Fridays basketball, and I was sitting on the court and I was looking at two Mexicans, presumably. I don't know exactly if they were Mexicans or not, but being racist, I saw two Mexicans playing basketball, and one of the Mexicans was out there in Dickie shorts, a tank top, and low top Reeboks with ankle socks. And I'm sitting there thinking to my ghetto ass self, I'm like, there's a huge difference between how a Mexican would go to the park and play basketball and how a brother would go to the court and play basketball. We would have on Nike shoes, Nike shorts, the arm sleeve, the headband, because we are consumers, and they aren't consumers to our degree. They don't value things. They do value family. The man is proud to be with his children and his wife. They're happy to have everybody live in the family together because that's what they value. So I just wanted to make sure that I highlight that. Also, I've never met too many angry Mexicans. I feel like they make fun of life. They don't take it too serious. They have fun. They drink beers. They have Taco Tuesdays. They always partying. They always at church. So I just want to say we need to really, really get closer. I know y'all got some Mexican friends that y'all know that y'all could go to their house right now and double check that I'm telling the truth. And that's something that I wanted to touch on, man, before we go to break. Just take pride in your Mexican brothers and sisters, man. Get close to them, and let's adapt some of their hustle. Let's adapt some of their niceness, some of their family values, some of their money values. Because how many Mexicans outside are standing outside of Home Depot right now? You can have a job, pay $10. You have a black guy or a brother with the same amount of family members as the Mexican, and I guarantee you that the Mexican will do more. Okay, I'm not looking to compare. I'm looking to just inspire so we can, like Nike and Louis Vuitton, so we can collaborate, man. And I feel like sorry to put colors in it, if we can get our African Americans with our Mexican Americans, if we can team up, man, I feel like we both got something we could share with each other to build a bigger conglomerate. All right, if it doesn't make sense completely right now, I hope that it resonates with you. Let's go to a quick break, and then I'm gonna spark this blunt. I got another one rolled up, and then we'll be right back. Chapo, what's the deal, my brother? Hey, be sure on the break, make sure you share this with 35 people. I had the pleasure of speaking with a guy who's gonna edit the Good Love video, and he shared me a video that he shot while he was in the room with Dr. Sebi. So today, that's what we're going to break down. We're going to go to a quick break. Let me get my levels right, and then we'll be right back. I'm going to play my brother Steez, if I could find his video. Actually, nah. I'm going to play my brother B-Rob, because this video is going crazy. My nigga got over 10,000 views on YouTube. I think it's actually more than that. I think it's like 68,000. All right, so shout out to Indy B-Rob, man. I love y'all. We'll be right back. I'll see y'all in the comments.
Damn. Crazy ass dream.
First caller get a cash app today. Of course, second caller get a hoodie. On me, Real Nigga Blues. We also got them God Talk hats. I got to go pick them up today. So y'all get your orders in, man.
You ain't gonna believe this dream I had last night, nigga. Hey, you produced this song called Pull Up, nigga. It's something like, pull up. She know it's going down when I pull up. It's like, ooh, nigga, that shit was hard. Like, look, I pulled up with the all-white Bentley truck. You know what I'm saying? The homies was out there. Nigga, it was like a whole barbecue. never seen a nigga run these racks up. Treat the blood like the Henny stay loaded.
Uh-huh.
If it ain't about the money, I don't give a fuck.
Uh-huh.
Baby, know it's going down
When I pull up. Happy Fun Friday. If you don't know, you better be pulling up somewhere. It's BT weekend. It's Get on Eventbrite and get your ass out the house, bruh.
When I pull up, that shit going down. BB skirt off in a Lambo truck. I'm the hottest nigga in the city right now. Broke niggas hate on my name. Not one nigga broke in my game. Spent the whole bag on the chain.
Deja, what's the deal?
If you ever try to take my chain, don't wait. Get it right now.
This shit almost made me do the reject right now. This beat hit. And I've been making music all week except for yesterday. I did take my son to the dentist. The court paper said I never took my son to a medical appointment. Oh my God, bro. I hate bitches, dog. I'm starting to... I'll take that back. Oh my God. Oh my God. You know it's going down when I pull up. You know it's going down when I pull up. And fuck these hoes, nigga. Niggas be calling me crazy, bro. I really do not like my baby mama, bro. I don't want to spill no bitterness in the air. What's the deal, y'all? If you don't know where you at, welcome back, God Talk Live. I'm your host, Shine of God Radio, Shine. August the Haitian Sensation. R&B sensation, real nigga blues in your packet right now. I just have moments of schizophrenia, bro. I've just been abused. I've been abused and neglected, and sometimes I feel crazy. No woman should ever have to deal with me because I'm crazy, bro. I ain't got a mom, so you got to take a place of my bitch, my mom, my best friend. And nobody really deserved to wear all those hats. So be careful who you love out here, man. Get that background check. Make sure you're really ready to settle down. All right, with that said, man, yesterday, speaking of fatherhood, I got a call from my dad, his Haitian ass. That nigga said, "Are you some type of superstar?" I'm like, what is you talking about, bruh? He was like, "Man, I like those photos you posted from the video shoot." I was like, "Thank you." He was like, "Yeah, the girl was cute, but the jacket. I'm like, yeah, your dad got style. I mean, your son got style, Pops. Just wanted to let you know, man. I styled the video. I directed the video. I booked the video, paid for the video. I did everything my goddamn self but hold a goddamn camera." So with that said, I want to shout out to my brother, Wes Grown, my nigga Danny Salazar, the nigga that got blew up by a grenade. This nigga done been in prison. This nigga done fell off a roof. This nigga's a real Mexican, dog. I'm telling you. Let me see if I can call this nigga and talk about Mexicans. Hey, what's up, Monty Moo? Monty Moo? I'm done with you, Monty Moo. I'm fucking done with you. Let me see if I could call my nigga Danny and see if I was off topic about this motherfucking Mexican shit. But next we about to get into Dr. Sebi. Pause. Dr. Sebi is a ratchet. I don't feel bad for being a ratchet. If Dr. Sebi is a ratchet, I'm okay. Let me see, man. Where my nigga Danny at? Also, being at that Good Love video shoot, clearly y'all saw it was ass everywhere. Shout out to Styley. Shout out to Honey B. Shout out to, of course, the one and only Spicy Spice, who made the Good Love video what it is. Shout out to House of Cake. Shout out to DJ West B, who I think her ass is in motherfucking Jamaica right now. Got it. Perfect. This nigga probably gonna be asleep like a motherfucker. Nah, Mexicans wake up early, huh? That's racist. That's fucking racist. This nigga not gonna answer. He's gonna answer.
Oh man, you got me on this radio show right now.
They can hear you, but they can't see you.
Oh man.
So you
What's
can
up?
definitely talk. I'm being super racist this morning, so I had to call one of my Mexican friends so people know that I'm not really racist. You feel me?
Oh, so you got one Mexican friend and that makes you not racist?
I got 3 Mexican friends, dog. A gardener and a
I
maintenance
had a
man.
neighbor one time that was Mexican.
Hey, I want to talk to you about the Mexican value system. I'm going to get into that more. But I just want to say, yesterday was a very bad example because I had my handyman come over here and he put in 4 sockets and put in a light fixture and he charged me $165. As I looked through my Zelle, that was the highest price he charged me to do everything. And bro put in toilets, light switches, and all kind of shit. So I just want to say I was a little hot at you, Carlos, and you know it because I called you and I told you in your face. But I still gave you your unfair price just because I'm balling like that and I don't give a fuck. Anyway, with that said, I got my brother Danny Salazar, a.k.a. West Grown, a.k.a. the nigga that motherfucking shot the Good Love porno video. And right now, I want to ask him first, what's your opinion on the video, my brother?
Oh, this is dope. They're not ready. It's a porno.
It's a porno. It's a penis stiffener, guaranteed.
Oh, shit.
How did you feel about the House of Cakes girls?
Oh, they're wonderful. They're great.
All right, now fuck the bullshit. I want to get into exactly what we were talking about earlier. The Mexican integrity. I'm just gonna shoot off a few things and then pause, and then as I pass the mic to you, you go ahead and say how you feel, agree, disagree. All right, so I said that Mexican integrity includes, of course, hard work, being humble. I believe that Mexicans are beautiful people. They're not consumers the way we are. They value family, not things. They make fun of life, and they're very proud to be with their wife and children. What say you?
I say, yeah, most of that. It's just, I don't know. Yeah. Like, we are hard work. You see Mexicans get blamed for taking people's jobs.
Facts.
How you get blamed for taking people's jobs?
How you get blamed for taking a nigga's spot?
Yeah. How you get blamed for outworking people?
Why do you think that's such a consistent thing? The Mexican outworking everybody around them. What is it about the culture that implements hard work?
Probably that we are overlooked as people. Like, think about how much the Hispanic race is written into school.
Yo, let me call.
What you mean, written into school?
Like, look at your history books.
Wow.
From that one place?
Yeah, like they
now let me say this. We also, as African Americans, like you'll hear something like that, like they don't teach African American history, they don't teach it correctly, and then you think about the Mexican history, we don't really hear anything about that until it's like Culture Week or something.
We're gonna go to the Mexican spot right now.
So out of everything that I said, is there anything that I left out that you would like to include?
I think Mexicans, like Hispanic race, probably like our only downfall is our machismo, ego type shit. But it's also what makes us beautiful. Like, we're really passionate people. So like sometimes we do act extreme, but it's just because we're passionate.
And that's about the work. That's about also the integrity. Really quick, if you can, just tap in what also is in the DNA about your family values that we can take away.
Say it again, you broke up.
I said, what is in the Mexican DNA that makes you guys value family so much?
I would have to say just like we stick together, like, you know what I mean? We always stick together, like we always have each other's back. Like, you go anywhere and the Latin race is always welcoming. You know what I mean? Like,
Facts.
We're very group family oriented. We know that we could get there alone, but it's always better to do it together type shit.
And something else, as I studied this and as I asked people's opinion, we were talking about working. We were talking about the brother compared to the Mexican working. And excuse me, what I would like to know is about the pay. You know what? We'll leave it right there. I don't want to get into that. I need you on the show. How about that? Can I get you on the show soon? When you get back in town?
I get back in town next Saturday. So I leave Atlanta on Tuesday. I head to New York, and then I'm there till Saturday,
Oh,
possibly
that's too
longer. I
much.
don't know.
I'll ask
Maybe.
you right now. Fuck it, that's too long. All right, listen. So while I was studying, they said the Mexican will take the lesser the job for lesser pay and do a better job. And at the end of what he said was because their wife isn't stressing them. That's what he said. So I just want to leave. I didn't want to agree or disagree with that, but they said that the wife doesn't really stress them as much as the sister does the brother. So with that said, how do you feel about that?
That the Mexican wife doesn't stress the Mexican husband.
Correct. About finances.
I don't think that has to do shit with race. I just that thinks that that's how people handle stress. Everybody's gonna be down, you know what I mean? But you gotta know that you're gonna be back up. That shit just happens. Part of it.
Powerful. That's what that's what it was. That was a nugget right there. All right, I appreciate. Damn, this nigga phone dropped. Perfect timing anyway. I'm about to hang up on that nigga. That was the whole point of the call right there, man. If you fall, you get back up. I like everything he said. Tamika, what's the deal? All right, so let's get into the show, man. It's gonna be real quick. It's gonna be real fast. Again, shout out to I can't say his name because he doesn't want people to know who shot this video or whatever, but I was able to be in the room while Dr. Sebi was speaking to some people, and it was a very, very impactful video. I had conversations before and after watching it, and I absorbed so much, and hopefully whatever I say, or I hope whatever is said here on God Talk right now makes someone's life effortless as possible. Now, what I'm first going to get into is Dr. Sebi vegan ass and yoga doing ass is ratchet. All right? My nigga was 77 fucking a 23-year-old. That's something out of his mouth. My man said he was in, I believe, Honduras, and a 23-year-old stopped him while he was walking in the street, and he said, yo, are you Dr. Sebi? And he was like, yeah, that's me. Why? And she said, yeah, I've been looking at you on the internet. I've been studying your lectures, and I want to have a baby by you. And Dr. Sebi was like, nah, I'm good. I'm good right now. Like I'm good. I'm on a mission. Let me handle my mission. But later on that week, she came in the village and knocked on my nigga door. And she was very upset. And she said, tell me why you can't give me that dick, Dr. Sebi. And guess what Dr. Sebi did? Gave her that dick. So my nigga was 77 and he had a baby with a 23-year-old. The baby is like, I think the baby's like 4 now or something like that. Maybe 5, like that. But I just want to shout out to all my old niggas busting in that young thing. Y'all niggas is ratchet. Shout out to Dr. Sebi. But the most important part that I want to talk to you about, or talk to myself about, is Dr. Sebi on Shrooms. This was one of the craziest things I've heard, and I don't know why shrooms are becoming so popular. Everyone's talking about shrooms. Everybody's happy to talk about shrooms, and nobody's, like, embarrassed. It's like a new thing. People are easily recruiting shroomers. Stop talking to me. No, nigga, I get it. You tell me your stories, that's fine. I'm not doing shit. This is me, and I'm trying to get off the tobacco right now and go to this bullshit. I might have to give it up completely. But with that said, I definitely want to talk about Dr. Sebi on shrooms, and this is going to align with something that we talked about previous. All right, Dr. Sebi took shrooms. At this point, he was giving it treatment as well. So this particular day, he gave shrooms to 2 people. One, his mom. This is crazy. Dr. Sebi, wow. And then he gave it to another Russian. And also that day, he gave a lecture. And after the lecture, he proceeded to take the shrooms. On this day, he said he saw the devil. This is the second time one of my favorite teachers has mentioned seeing the devil. And as I wrote devil on my paper, I didn't want to physically write it, because if we watch God Talk, we understand the power of writing. Shout out to everybody that's been writing their grateful list. Shout out to y'all, because I know y'all see the difference. I know y'all see the switch. All right. So with that said, I was watching it, and you have the D and then you have the evil. So I didn't want to really put it in. Pause. I didn't want to really write it down. So as I began to think and I began to reflect on this video, Dr. Sebi over and over repeated, Father, please let this message come out clear. All right. So he repeated over and over, I love the devil. I love the devil. Now, I'm going to jump back and then I'm going to jump forward. We talked about Napoleon Hill, one of my favorite books in this world. One of the most powerful books I've ever read was Outwitting the Devil by Napoleon Hill. If you know my music career, I made a song about reading, about every book I read, about my journey, the first book to the last book I read. I documented in that song. So shout out to everybody that heard Untitled. All right. Now, the power about outwitting the devil is, I hear you. Okay. I have been telling my son about predictability. Shout out to Donald Trump for breaking down predictability to me, where I was able to digest it and never forget it. All right. The way you outwit the devil, or the way you outwit anything, is predictability, knowing the possibilities, knowing what can come, knowing what can happen if you do this, knowing what can happen if you don't do this, knowing what's going to happen if just period. Predictability. And that's how you outwit a situation. One of the labels told me, and shout out to Martin Clark and shout out to my psych teacher, he said the only way to beat the game of life is to create your own game. You have to create your own game. You have to outwit everything around you. And Napoleon Hill wrote the book Outwitting the Devil. What is one of the biggest obstacles in the world? The devil, bro. So if somebody writes a book about outwitting, I think it should be taken seriously. I took it seriously. The only way he was able to outwit the devil was because he had no fear and no doubt. The only way he could keep that conversation with the devil throughout all the threats and all the demeaning things and all the crazy things that the devil was saying to Napoleon Hill was because he didn't react emotionally. I didn't have any fear. I didn't have any doubt. And as he talked to the devil replied to Napoleon Hill. We're talking about the devil and Napoleon Hill, not Sebi yet. All right. As he talked to the devil kept telling him, the only way I'm able to talk to you, the only way I'm able to sit here and continue this conversation is because you're lacking fear and doubt. So there's nothing for me to jump on and attack you. So I have to be real with you because you're not scared right now. And you have no doubt that you're going to get to where you're trying to go, which is the point of information. So you can outwit and build that predictability account. Now, with that said, no fear, no doubt got Napoleon Hill to interview the devil and write a book about it. Now that I'm thinking about Dr. Sebi, I think Napoleon Hill was on shrooms too, but take it for what it is. All right, so Dr. Sebi said he popped some shrooms, he ate some shrooms, and he saw the devil. Now, in previous lectures, Dr. Sebi has been known for saying he loves the devil. He's been known for saying that in most of his lectures, anything that his dietary, his villages, anything that he says when he comes to heal people, when people come to him to heal, I love the devil. So now he pops these shrooms and he has to sit down with the devil. And the first question that the devil asks him is like, bro, why do you keep telling people that you love me? What is wrong with you? Like, you're the healer. Everybody loves you. And you walking around talking about you love me. What is wrong with you? And he said, God made all things, right? And God made you. And God made everything good, right? So I have to love you. And the devil got floored. This is out of Dr. Sebi's mouth. Don't take my face off of it. Matter of fact, turn your phone over and just listen. All right. Dr. Sebi said, the devil said, why do you continue to tell people that you love me? Dr. Sebi replied, he said, because God made everything, and everything that God made is good. I hate sounding like church right now, But this is out of Dr. Sebi's mouth. In any book that I read, any movie that I watch, any interview, any podcast, some kind of way, somebody mentions God. Also, tidbit, if you want to get people's attention, say something crazy. Say slavery's a choice. Everybody's going to pay attention. I was watching Dave the other day, and they were doing the most gayest shit in the world. If y'all know Dave and Lil Dicky, y'all know that's what white people do, I guess. They called it white privilege. That's hilarious. But they did something extreme to get people's attention. So he said, I love the devil. He continued to say, as this conversation continued, the devil said, yeah, man, I'm God's best friend. I bring so many people to God. Like, it's crazy. Me and God are like really good friends. And it's crazy that you were thinking out the box enough to be able to love something that you hate, that should be hated. Now, fast forward. Let me see if I didn't miss any notes. All right, perfect. Now, damn, I'm going to hate this. And I'm talking to myself. Fuck. All right. Shit. All right. So, Dr. Sebi said he loved the devil because God made everything good, right? Now, I saw a father hug a man who killed his son. His son was a pizza man, all right? And he hugged that nigga at the end of court. Not only that, but him, the guy who killed his son, and their parents, both parents of the murderer and the victim, they're like tight now. So I said all that bullshit to say I don't know why, but it was on my heart and it came out clean. So I hope it's really resonating with myself. Maybe I gotta watch it back. But I say that to say, love everything, y'all. Look around you. Please look around you. All right. Be cognizant of everything. I've never said cognizant in my life. So that's how you know I'm not talking right now. All right. Be cognizant of everything around you and know, even when it's the evils, even when the devil's in your presence, it's not evil. That's God's best friend. All right. So God's will is going to work out. The Most High's will, positive is going to always outweigh the negative. All right. God is positive. That's why, for lack of a better word, God, it was that big bang that y'all was talking about. That was gases. That was positive gas and negative gas. Boom. Now we got planets everywhere. So it's really, you can really, everything has an explanation, everything has an origin, and everything is super important, but it's up to you to pay attention to it. All right, so go tap in with Dr. Sebi, go tap in with the outwitting the devil, go tap in with the loved ones around you so we can build this community bigger and better. Let me make sure I didn't miss no comments. It's not important. Oh, I didn't miss shit. All right, so with that said, I love y'all. Shit, we got time. Let me play a video real quick, make sure I didn't miss anything, and then we'll be right back. And I went into El Pollo Loco yesterday because I had a 2-on-2 versus my brother, my son and I versus my nephew and my brother, and I missed the game-winning shot, and I had to buy everybody motherfucking lunch. But I went into El Pollo Loco yesterday, and they said we don't need masks to walk in anywhere. So we back open. I'm proud. It's time to be outside. It's Fun Friday. Make sure y'all go outside and buy some irresponsible shit. Do some irresponsible shit, man. Go love on your family, your kids, and the stranger. We'll be right back, I think.
I see you, Joe, trying to offer a check. I get my own and it only really start with a scam. Cutting hoes like they're trying to get a barber a hand. Like, here's a toast to the losses we had when they didn't know us. They was trying to charge an arm and a leg. I remember we
y'all
were
crazy. Y'all crazy. What's the deal?
Like, now they know us, so they call me like Chef. Big bro, what you want? I'm kinda caught in the jam. Tell them pros ain't going for a
we
part
talked
of the
about it a lot today,
game.
man.
I even take the end part of the bread. Like, who this nigga that you calling your man? Think he own, but he broke and he be borrowing pants. Bro got a rollie, but it's hollow in 10. Karat gold, he was supposed to get it solid instead. Like, putting on like
free Chef, man.
like Blake, Kyrie, James Harden, Durant. nigga selling dope for a profit to spend. On big 40 tucked on me and it hardly a jam. Like running man to the bando with it. Started with grams, then I ran it up winning. 100 grand nigga, no candy on business. Fuck a pandemic, get bands up in it. That's your man, nigga, man, don't snitch it. Till we up cans, then this man go missing. On the dead homies, I ain't playing no nigga. Fuck a pandemic, get bands up in it. This one for the mission of the dope dealer.
Everybody that's getting bands right now, I fuck with you. You built a company in the motherfucking pandemic. You built your followers up. You got some merch. I fuck with you.
How long it took, I still balled out. Word to LeBron hitting threes from the logo. Trade lines coming free cause I own them. Pay on time, it'll be on all the borrows. 8-9, give me beats, I'ma fold them. Like the waistline getting squeezed by a Goro. Never starving, nigga, working with commas. Hella bars for the person, no problem. Bro got chickens and I'm watching out for pig shit. Feel like I had a farm, nigga, worked to old McDonald's. Running man to the bando with it. Started with grams, then I ran it up winning. 100 grand, nigga, no candy on business. Fuck a pandemic, get bands up in it. That's your man, nigga, man, don't snitch. Till we up cans, then this man go missing. On the dead homies, I ain't playing no nigga. Fuck a pandemic, get bands up in it.
Shout out to my nigga Chef. Free fucking Chef, man. Go to _loco with a K and tap into my nigga Chef Instagram. He did post his mailing address. I need everybody to send my nigga a kite, man. Send a cash app to his daughter. I saw his manager on Father's Day on Crenshaw. He saw us out there on Crenshaw. He was in the car with his son, man, and Father's Day is a year-round thing. I tell y'all, year-round, man, if I see you with your kid, I tell you Happy Father's Day. That's just a thing that I do. But after we celebrate Father's Day, in my song, that's on my new album. It probably won't make the album, but in my song, I said, you're a celebrity when they celebrate your life. Or when they celebrate your life, you celebrity, but after the celebration, you left it clean. So we had that march, which is a success, and people continue to this day calling about how proud they are and how they wish they was there and they wish they were more involved. I thank you. You were there in spirit, man, but it was a holiday. So if you were bigging up your dad at that time, you were at the march. But the very next day, man, I posted, I was like, nigga, I'll be gay before I have another kid. Because these niggas was stressing me out. The very next day, I was like, bruh. And as I continue to see these fathers, as I continue to see these mothers with their children, I just want to just encourage everybody to smile. Shout out to Munchie, because this motherfucker, there's people in this world that have 100 reasons to be lazy and to be bitter and mad and disappointed and tired and any negative adjective you want to throw in there. Is that adjective? Is that right? I don't know. Niggas, I seen the commercial that was like, I want to be pronounced the pronoun them and thems. I'm like, bitch, we don't know what a motherfucking pronoun is, nigga. Now pronouns is gay. Niggas made pronouns I'm fucking tired. I'm sorry. But there's people in this world with reasons to be negative adjectives. Like myself. Shout out to my nephew. He told me, he was like, man, everything you go through, you still the same person. You still be loud and silly and goofy all the time. And if you out there right now and you got 100 reasons to frown and you smile, bro, that's better than doing any kind of jumping jack, push-up, workout you could think of. And you definitely need to celebrate yourself today, because smiling ain't easy. But make sure you definitely get it done. And if your life is easier, stop bitching, bro. Really look at your life and see if it's really that hard. If you really should be out here talking about you depressed and shit. I saw my homie, shout out to my nigga Nick. He reposted. He said, niggas be 16 crying that they ain't got a Bentley and a house and all this shit yet, because we looking at these people on social media and all that. Again, be grateful. That's my favorite word in the world. I said, and it's crazy. It's crazy. I was in the mall, and this dad, y'all observe everything. Everything is important. This son asked his dad to define ungrateful. Like, Dad, what does being ungrateful mean? And it was so, everything is important, y'all. Be observant. Pay attention to everything around you. I told y'all I'll be watching the floor around me. But he told him if being ungrateful is like me giving you $1 and you say, Dad, how come you didn't give me $2? And he did it to his best ability, you know, and I really wanted to interject, but again, I got cussed out at 7-Eleven for telling this little boy to get water and not 20 slushies. So I'm just letting niggas, I'm learning to really keep my opinion to myself, because you never make somebody explain themselves. One, because they gonna automatically get on defense mode and they might lie to you. And two, just drop it, bro. Just be satisfied with whatever your thoughts is and then act accordingly. All right, but being ungrateful is not appreciating what you have right now. All right, and that is the message. Spread it to as many kids as you want, but being grateful, of course, it's appreciating everything you have right now, no matter what the situation, no matter what gases, the negative or positive, is around you. You grateful, and that's the ultimate neutralizer. Gratefulness is the accelerator to all great things. Again, remember, be grateful. That's kind of like what Dr. Sebi said, how he loved the negative, how he loved the devil, because he knows it's all in the positive eye. I appreciate y'all for watching. Real quick, I just want to give y'all a list of a couple things that resonated with me. Again, I follow my heart in all things, so if it's a little scatterbrained, if it's a little all over the place, I thank you for paying attention as much as you can. But during this video, Dr. Sebi said a few things. He said a few herbs that I would love for myself and everyone else to look into, because he said they're very, very, very powerful, and there's something that we could use and need. All right, so just take these names. I'm going to spell them out to my best ability. I just kind of wrote them down as he was speaking. And do your research, see if it's good for you, add it to your regimen, and tell me all the information you find out about it. All right, it's 3 herbs and then 2 lifestyles that I'm going to ultimately look up. All right, and then we're going to get up out of here. All right, the first one is Stila Trumpeter is how it's pronounced, but he was saying it with a Mexican accent. So Stila Trumpeter, it's Stia Trumpeter. That's racist. Stop. All right, stop. I'm sorry, I'm all over the place, but my son is racist. No, I'm racist. So for since my kids were in school, I've been picking these niggas up every day, picking them up, dropping them off. Mashallah, that's how my work schedule allowed. I think today is in here, and she know we used to work from 4 a.m. to 1, so I was able to pick my sons up. And every Tuesday and Thursday, if y'all don't know, IHOP feeds your kids for free. So, but you have to buy a meal, of course. So every day after school, we would go to IHOP. And yesterday was our first time going back to that IHOP. And all the memories of me being a great father, of having great conversations with my children. And mashallah, I miss you so much, Auntie Niece. Auntie Niece would pull up on us at IHOP. And they started remembering my auntie, God bless her soul. And all I want to say is, man, my son, we was sitting there, and my son, he was trying his hardest to read this Spanish sign, and it was like, please wait, here, help is on the way, or something. And this, I told him to ask the Mexican lady, because he asked me what it is saying. I was like, nigga, I don't know, nigga, ask the Mexican lady, nigga. And she broke it down, so it was like, estor aquí, bon gracias, or some shit, man. I was born on May 5th, nigga, so I could talk my shit, all right? But that was so fucking funny to me. So shout out to me for being a great dad and instilling those memories that came and they re-blossomed and re-flourished when I need them to, man. Be a great parent. Shout out to all the parents, man. Those memories, if you really love your kids and you putting that time into their heart, I promise you that shit will come back for you, all right, in a good way. It's going to come back and hug you, all right? So deal with the pain, deal with the discredit, deal with the... Motherfucker said, I never been to a medical appointment and I was never financially responsible. All right, anyway, we got 3 herbs that we want to throw out. Y'all get your notepads out or your pens and write this down or just screen record. so y'all can understand what these are, and y'all let me know because I don't know shit about them, but he said they were really good. All right, the first one is Stia Trumpeter, STILLATRUMPETER. Trumpeter. Ooh, Trump is in there. Y'all know I love me some. Stop. All right, stop. All right, so again, STILLATRUMPETER. The next one is Siniso de Mantre. Sinicio de Mantre. SENISODEMONTERY. And again, I'm just writing these down as he said it. All right, SENISO DE Monterey, MONTERY. And then the last one is Tamiana, TAMMIANA. All right, TAMIANA. All right, so we got Stia Trumpeter, Cincio de Monterey, and Tamiana. All right, those are 3 herbs that he said if you throw into your tea. Shout out to Ramon, who drinks green tea every morning. If you throw it into your tea, it'll give you oxygen. It'll give you the energy. It'll give you the clarity. It'll clear out your respiratory, your lungs, your liver, everything. That's what he said. So I just want to share that with y'all. The 2 lifestyles he said are designed for black wellness. It's called Umbutu, UMBUTU. UMBUTU. That shit sounds fire. UMBUTU. All right, Umbutu. All right, the next one is Terosinte. Terosinte. These are 2 lifestyles. The first 3 were herbs. These 2 are 2 lifestyles that are supposed to be ideally for us. All right. Umbutu, UMBUTU, and Terosinte, TERROCENTE. TERROCENTE. Terosinte. All right, man. I hope something I said resonated. If y'all don't know, the world is open back up. That means I will be at the Novo every single weekend for every single concert. I'll be giving away tickets on God Talk. I'll be giving away lunches, dinners, the whole VIP package, the whole wristband. You can go everywhere you go. Y'all know how I get down. The world is back open, so expect great things of me. I really, really want to take next week off. I'm going to take this weekend to decide. I just want to get a lot of things aligned. I've been doing a lot, and I want to make sure I don't miss no points, and I want to make sure I'm as most effective as possible. So I hope somebody took something from today's show. I love y'all. Did I leave out anything? I think I'm good. All right. Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 9 a.m. I might take next week off. I'm just going to follow my heart. I see y'all today. I thank you, girl. I'm so happy to see you. I've been looking around for you. I've been asking all our old coworkers and shit, have they talked to you? I'm so happy to see you, girl. I love your name. I hope your modeling is doing great. I'll see y'all next week, maybe. All right, peace out, y'all.